How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from 2 nights ago, which was January 14th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Adam Cole versus Trent Beretta. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Adam Cole went over with the boom. Match 2, it was Shawn Spears versus Andrew Everett. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Shawn Spears went over with the C4. Well, after the match, Wardlow came into the ring with the steel chair, and Wardlow handed Shawn Spears the steel chair, and Shawn Spears got on the microphone and was cutting a promo talking about how he's been in the business for 20 years and how CM Punk has been out of the business for 7 years, it being 7 years too long, and Shawn Spears was also talking about how once he faces CM Punk, CM Punk's not going to be in the ring with someone with 2 or 3 years experience. He's going to be in there with a guy that has 20 years experience and everything. And Shawn Spears was talking about how he was going to kick CM Punk's ass on AEW Dynamite Wednesday night and everything as well. That was cool. Match 3, it was The Bunny, Penelope Ford, and Nyla Rose versus Layla Hirsch, Chris Statlander, and Red Velvet. That was a great match, but the ending to it, The Bunny, Penelope Ford, and Nyla Rose went over cause The Bunny pinned Layla Hirsch with a roll-up. And match 4, which was the main event, it was the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus the Dark Order, which are John Silver and Alex Reynolds for the AEW Tag Team titles. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Jurassic Express went over and retained the AEW Tag Team titles cause Luchasaurus pinned Alex Reynolds with the Tombstone Piledriver Cutter combination from Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. So besides the matches, AEW aired a video package of the build-up of the feud between Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez. That was cool. The Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, done a rap music video called Goth Phase, and the video pretty much consisted of The Acclaimed taking shots and making fun of Sting and Darby Allin and everything. That was cool. Men of the Year, which are Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, along with Dan Lambert, cut a promo, and Ethan Page was talking about how Cody Rhodes has been absent from TV and everything, and Ethan Page was talking about the reason Cody Rhodes has been gone is because he was in the ring with All Ego Ethan Page, which is himself, and Ethan Page kicked Cody Rhodes' ass and everything in the ring. And Scorpio Sky was talking about how he's had 200 plus wins and has went 300 plus without being pinned or made submit and everything. And Scorpio Sky was talking about how Cody Rhodes is the AEW TNT champion and Sammy Guevara is the interim AEW TNT champion. And Scorpio Sky was talking about he didn't give a shit whether it was Cody Rhodes or Sammy Guevara as the AEW TNT champion. he was going after either of them, and he was gonna take the AEW TNT title away from Cody Rhodes or Sammy Guevara and everything. That was cool. Jay Lethal came out with a microphone and went up to the commentary booth and got in Ricky Stark's face, and Jay Lethal was talking about how he's the new guy here in AEW, and the past couple months that he's been with AEW, he's been sitting back and watching the whole chaos and shenanigans of Dante Martin and Team Taz, which are Taz, Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Hook, and everything. And Jay Lethal was talking about how after watching what was going on with between Dante Martin and Team Taz, he was getting sick to his stomach with it. And Jay Lethal was talking about how the FTW title is not recognized by AEW and everything. And Jay Lethal was talking about how nobody's really how the FTW title means so much to Ricky Starks and everything. And Jay Lethal was talking about how nobody's really stepped up to Ricky Starks for the FTW title and everything as well. And Jay Lethal was saying, so Ricky Starks, why don't you talk to your daddy Taz and see if he's okay with it, and why don't you put the FTW title on the line against me, because I'm going to take the FTW title from Team Taz and I'm going to actually make it something meaningful and everything. And then Ricky Starks got up, and Ricky Starks got up out of the commentator's chair, and Jay Lethal and Ricky Starks got in each other's faces, and the referees had to come out and pull Jay Lethal and Ricky Starks apart from each other and everything. That was cool. And Mark Henry interviewed the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, along with Christian Cage, and the Dark Order, which are Evil Uno, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds. And Mark Henry was asking the Dark Order, which are John Silver and Alex Reynolds, he was saying, Dark Order, you challenged the Jurassic Express for the AEW Tag Team titles Wednesday night on Dynamite. Are you all ready? John Silver said, well, of course, Mark. We're always ready, because you got me, Johnny Hungy, who has all the muscles, and Alex Reynolds, who has glorious hair. So yeah, we're ready. We're more than ready. Then Alex Reynolds was talking shit about Christian Cage and everything, and then John Silver and Alex Reynolds got out kazoos, and John Silver and Alex Reynolds were blowing out of the kazoos, and Evil Uno was leading it on, saying, join us, join us, join us. You know, pretty much going along with the kazoos and everything that John Silver and Alex Reynolds were doing. And then Christian Cage was saying, and then Christian Cage said, that's real funny, guys, because yeah, I am known to have done kazoos back in my heyday, but if I can play a kazoo, then I can do anything I want and can to make sure Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus hold the AEW Tag Team titles for a long time and everything. And then Luchasaurus done his growl, and then Jungle Boy just looked and smiled, and then Mark Henry said, well, I think that's enough talk. It's now time for the main event and everything. That was cool. Now, besides all that, Taz, Excalibur, Chris Jericho, and Ricky Starks done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. The referees for the event were Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Adam Cole versus Trent Beretta. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Shawn Spears versus Andrew Everett. Rick Knox refereed the match between The Bunny, Penelope Ford, and Nyla Rose versus Layla Hirsch, Chris Statlander, and Red Velvet. And Paul Turner refereed the match between the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus the Dark Order, which are John Silver and Alex Reynolds, for the AEW Tag Team titles. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite this Wednesday night, it's going to be Sting and Darby Allin versus The Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, CM Punk versus Shawn Spears, FTR, which are Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler versus the Nightmare Family, which are Brock Anderson and Lee Johnson, the House of Black, which are Malachi Black and Brody King versus the Varsity Blondes, which are Brian Pillman Jr. and Griff Garrison, Adam Cole and Britt Baker versus the Best Friends, which are Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander, and Serena Deeb versus Sky Blue. Those are the matches that have been announced. Now, besides the matches, Cody Rhodes will be making his return to AEW on AEW Dynamite this Wednesday night. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. Looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from 2 nights ago, which was January 14th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.